So I have the Alex wheelchair lifted off the ground with a piece of wood, and the tires are bald, and they go bald really quickly all the time. And Home Safe Living has worked on this chair many times, and we supposedly fixed this motor and replaced it. They had stripped these bolts out here that you see. They had Allen bolts on them before, so I had to get the real mechanic to replace them. But I want to show you something. I want you to see this, okay? I'm going to put the camera down so it's not moving, so you can see just how much play there is in this motor that they supposedly fixed 3 times. It may not seem like much to you, but if you're driving a wheelchair and you've got this kind of play in the wheel, in the motor, in the bearings, or whatever, by the time it reaches your head much higher, there's a lot of movement back and forth with my head and my neck and my spine. And in my condition, that's pretty painful. But having this much play in the motor, okay, causes the tires to wear out, because this wheel is doing this all day long while the motor is trying to drive and slow it and stuff. And if this wheel is doing this and the other one's not, it causes the tire to wear out because of friction on the concrete. So I'm going to attempt to replace my tire because I can't get anybody to service my wheelchair. And I'm going to do another video right after this one for the other side and show you what that looks like. So this is wheelchairrights.wordpress.com report, October 6, 2014. Nope, sorry, October 7th. Now I want to show you how loose the bearings and the gears and everything are on this chair. If you had a car that drove like this, you'd be losing control of your car and getting yourself killed. Well, the wheelchair is just as dangerous. This is an Alex wheelchair by Handicare. I've got a wrench right here that you can see on the tire, and it's that the bolt's already tight. All I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up on this wrench to show you how much noise there is in this tire, in the bearings, and how these things here move, and how everything is loose. Shut up, Bert. Actually, I'll do it this way. See all the play there is? See this bolt over here? Okay, you can hear it, and you're banging and moving around. See how much this wheel moves? And that's the way Handicare of Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, when they fixed this chair 3 times, they left it in this condition. Now you know why my tires are wearing out, why my chair is unsafe to drive, and why we need standards in Canada to certify that wheelchairs are safe to use. And this wheelchair should not be on the street, should not be used by anybody, and definitely shouldn't be manufactured. The whole wheel is loose, and that's only this side. So you add to that the other side, okay, of this wheelchair, and then you understand why I've been screaming that my wheelchair is unsafe, and we need laws and regulations, and we need to make sure that wheelchairs are certified, and when a wheelchair is unsafe to drive, it should be recalled just like cars are. That's what we have to have. So a wheelchair rights report. Alex wheelchair suspension is a disaster, and the people that service wheelchairs don't have a clue, don't care, and they make things even worse. Wheelchairrights.wordpress.com. Wheelchairrights.wordpress.com.